Hey, 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 good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing this morning? I'm just going to share this real quick here. Give me just a second. Get set up. We're going to Real Talk this morning with JD, and we're going to open it up for Q&A. Behind the camera, he has already had some questions that either people have sent in or over the last couple of weeks, I guess, here that we want to get some responses to. So give me just a second. Let's get these shared. So get some people on here watching, and then we will get started here in just a moment. Hope everybody's having an awesome Monday morning. I tell you what, it is a beautiful Monday. Yesterday, it was cold, it was rainy. Um, Me, Ryan, and Bobby, we spent the entire day out shivering essentially during pickup for the last auction that we did out in Louisville, but we had a blast. Now today we woke up beautiful, beautiful Monday morning, and we're excited. I tell you what, the coronavirus, I feel like we've got it on its heels. We're getting super close from being on the other side of this thing. So just be patient. Um, a sense of normalcy is coming. It's taking, sure, it's taking longer than what we anticipated and what we all wanted, but it's coming. It'll be here. You just got to take time. Listen to your leadership from your state. Uh, Tennessee is rolling out this phased approach, where phase one starts here in a couple of days with restaurants, and then phase two with gyms and barbershops and things of that nature. As you can see, I need my barber to open back up. I'm out of practice cutting my hair. But we got 16 people watching, so that's kind of neat. Um, Again, you can ask your question on, if you go to JD's Realty and Auction Facebook page, you can ask your question there. You can go to, I think you can go to the Jason Deal fan page. You can ask your question there. You can go on YouTube. You can ask your question there. Share this video, share this stream. If you snap a photo of it, share it. We may even give away a gift card here before it's over. Let's roll. We got a question, Dave.
First question. What does a phased reopen mean to JD?
Oh, yeah. So Dave asked, what does a phased reopen mean to JD's? So I'll tell you that not a whole lot has really changed during this entire process for our company. One of the things that has changed, if you know the staff and if you have gotten to know some of our staff personally, you'll know that they are an older staff, so more susceptible to the virus. So many of them have kind of stepped back and kind of slowed down the process. Um, so that was the main thing that changed, that we essentially delayed some of the auctions. But a phased back in approach really is not that applicable for our company, simply because we've been operating almost business as usual. The main thing that we kind of swapped up was we had staggered pickups. So if you won something at an auction, then there would be only 3, 4, 5 people per hour scheduled. But we'll move back to the 8 to 10 people per hour scheduled, and just keep moving. So not a whole lot of change. Good question.
So you've mentioned that you have seen an increase a little bit in business. Do you contribute that to Corona and people being home, or what do you think are some of the motivating factors?
Yeah. So Dave asked, what's some of the factors of why have we seen an increase in business? I'll tell you that, and we were talking about that in our company meeting this morning. This was why Dave asked that question, I think. I'll tell you that we have seen an increase for registered bidders and prices over the past 3.5 weeks. Now, some of that is attributed to our marketing. But however, we still have been kind of staying true to our marketing. We have doubled down on content, as you are are fairly aware if you've been following our page. But a lot of that though is people home, not having a lot to do, already shopping from home, and let's just face it, more and more people now have gotten more comfortable because of they've been forced to get more comfortable with ordering and buying things from home and having their groceries delivered to them at home. So the coronavirus has just kind of forced them into that. And oh yeah, by the way, it was a natural progression with our auction items. Yeah.
Do you think that's going to continue even after we come out of this corona? You think people have found a new normal?
Yeah. So I get asked that all the time. And I ask people this all the time. Are we in a new normal now? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, people have changed. Um, People have changed. The coronavirus has changed people in ways that we would have never dreamed. The coronavirus has changed industry by 20, 30 years. It's sped up the process of bringing some industries and some businesses to a global market, whereas they would have never, or the next generation would have literally had to bring mom and dad's business online, whereas the coronavirus made that happen almost overnight, which is a beautiful thing. It's absolutely a beautiful thing. So yeah, I mean, there are people that will and have changed forever. The new normal will become just that. It'll be normal in somewhere over the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even 3 months. People will continue to figure out what that normal even is.
You talked a little bit about you've changed your model and you're doing more online content. How important do you think that is going to be going forward for a company to continue that?
It's everything, right? It's everything. The brand is king. Like if you're not building your brand, then you're not building a business. Period. And you got to understand that. You have to work on building your brand and not just transactional items. You cannot be a business and just be doing transactional items. You cannot just be working on selling socks, t-shirts, masks, whatever it is, and expect to remain relevant. It's just not going to happen. Period. End of story.
You've got a couple of auctions coming up, and you've got some stuff in the pipeline. You kind of want to talk briefly about where you're at and what's coming up that people might be interested in.
Yeah, no, good point. So we've got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 auctions this weekend coming up, and that would be May the 2nd. We have a toy auction at 2 o'clock. May the 2nd, we have a coin and jewelry auction. Really nice coin and jewelry auction, by the way. One of the nicest ones we've had in a long time. That one's at 7. And then we're traveling down to Athens on the 3rd. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I think Athens is Eastern time still. But that one's at 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Pickup will be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we have 1, 2 the following weekend. One is in Corrington, then one is in Clinton itself. And then we've got Anderson County. We are the contract auction company for Anderson County, Tennessee. Any excess property they have, we help them liquidate that property. So we have a piece of property coming up on May the 16th. That's about a half-acre tract. It is 2 miles from I-75 off exit 122. So if you're looking for a piece of commercial property, talking about a nice piece right there. It's got a big concrete slab on it. It used to be a recycle center for the county. They moved it up to Andersonville on North Freeway. Selling that May the 16th at 2 o'clock. A lot of stuff coming up. We got 3 auctions in the pipe right now. Let's see. There's 2 in Clinton. There's 1 in Halls, a condo in Halls. We've got 2 homes in Clinton. We're working on a big time farm auction. There's about 17 acres, 4,500 square foot home. We got another house in Clinton. That's about a 1,600 square foot home sitting on 8 acres that we've got chopped up into 5 tracts. So whether you want one or all the acres, you can bid on that. We think that's going to be in July, August timeframe. So it'll be nice and warm when we have that one. So lots of stuff happening. Hey, if you need assistance, or if you even think you might be looking at potentially having an auction, or if you have a question about how an auction works, give us a call. We can absolutely send someone out and talk to you. Yeah, too easy.
Kind of switch gears a little bit.
Switching gears, I like that.
You talked a little bit about real estate and what's going on with the real estate side of JD's Realty and Auction.
Yeah, so some exciting things. We have 8 realtors on staff here at JD's Realty and Auction. We've got one on standby all the time from 9 to 9. You can always find a realtor if you have a question from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Lots of people right now in the market trying to figure out what does right look like. What do they need to be doing to get their home ready? Because I'm gonna tell you, I've been preaching it for the last 3 weeks that the spring rush is coming. It's going to be here. We've got about 3 to 6 weeks before it hits, and you need to be ready. If you're thinking about putting your home on the market, you have about 3 to 6 weeks to be ready because everyone else is starting now. And if you want to get your home on the market and you want to be with the competition, so to speak, you need to be doing those things right now. I got a friend of mine who just put 12 listings on yesterday. 12, count them, 12. That's in Knoxville. So what does that tell you? That tells you that it's coming. So we got agents that are standing ready to go, ready to assist you.
You say it's a good time to get them on the market. Should they be listing them now?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming. Generally speaking, without remove the coronavirus from what we know, that kind of last week in March, first 2 weeks in April is when everybody's putting their home on the market. It just happens. It's just a natural progression. The flowers are blooming, the grass is getting green. If you're on the lake, the water's coming up. I mean, it's just naturally kind of when that thing happens, and then people are starting to move during that time. So, but the coronavirus this year hit, it stalled and it delayed a lot of people from doing that. Well, when that happened, not only did it delay those people, it delayed any other new people who were even thinking about it. So instead of having 10 to 15,000 homes on the market right now, we have 4,100 homes on the market right now. So we have a quarter of what we normally have on the market right now. And we have 2/3 more that are getting ready to hit over the next 3 to 6 weeks. So yeah, be ready. It's coming. Coming fast.
Just kind of wrap up. Say thank you to everybody.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Obviously, you can post any comments on here. If you have any comments, we'll be happy to ask them later. Have a wonderful day. We've got a busy Monday ahead of us. It's about 9:49, and we have got to get going. Make sure that you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay tuned, and we will talk to you soon. Have a